Sounds pretty small. You have around 55,000 people that live, eat and work around Nadi Park. You have, I think, close to another 15,000 people outside the suburb. In other words, main town center, 55,000 people. So we right now headed towards the farmers market. Most of these three locations are very close to each other, so just walking distance. See Tom Ford perfumes. This is exactly the same oils that they use in Tom Ford perfumes.
Right.
So, for example, I'm not sure which type you use, but it. So it's the same essential or the same oils that they use to mix all these perfumes. And you get them all different types. For example, mine would be Black X. Do you have Black X?
So it's the Black Hex, or do you have the Black Opiums?
Oh, Black X.
It's for men's.
This is the farmers market. 1/3 of the farmers market is the kava market. So I'm not sure if you have heard about kava.
Yep.
So kava is a Fijian traditional drink. Also not only Fijian, but also South Pacific islands as well.
Okay.
Oh,
sorry.
This is the kava root. So the root of the Piper methysticum plant. So the Piper methysticum plant is the same plant as the pepper plant, same family. So this one, they mature to about 5 years, but now because of demand, they're harvesting at 3 years. So 5 years when it's mature, the roots grow out on the topsoil. And the reason why it's important because it's a cultural, traditional tree. Fijians, when we have ceremonies and stuff like that, this is what we take as gifts.
Right.
As gifts, yeah? To visiting friends and family. So this is exactly what we use. And it is wrapped up like this. So we carry something like this.
I
yeah?
see. Okay.
So we carry something like this, and then we go and visit our friends, and we give this as a gift. I say bye. But this is how the plant looks like in its raw form. So fresh from the farm, it takes about 5 years to mature, then we uproot it. It is very difficult taking out the plant from the soil because you try to keep all its roots together, you know?
Yeah.
So you have to clear it by hand or special equipment. And we take it to the river, we wash it. That's after we cut it from the stem. So this is just the bottom root part. And then we wash it in the river, wash it clean, and then we take it back to the village communities, and then we sun dry them until it's crisp dry. We sun dry them until it's crisp dry. So when it is crisp dry, we take it and we pound them. So we pound them into powder form. I'll show you the powder form. Sacred Fijian token. You can have a hold and see how it feels. Probably you can guess what is this?
Yeah, it's a shell. Yeah.
It's very difficult. Don't worry about the ropes. We attached it to it, so it has a more presentable, you know.
Yeah.
So this is a tooth.
Okay.
So just to cut to the chase, this is a whale's tooth.
Right.
So a whale's tooth is the most important Fijian cultural token we use in our culture. You can't get any more better Fijian than this. This is exactly it. So for example, like how precious the kitana is to a samurai.
Yeah.
You know the kitana, samurai. So how the kitana is to a samurai warrior.
Okay.
This is how a tambo is to a Fijian warrior.
Right.
So the tambo is the whale's tooth.
Yeah.
And the reason why it's the whale's tooth because it has a huge, long history behind it. I'll tell you later, but in the meantime, because I'm holding this, everybody will be looking at my whale like, oh, he's holding something precious there. We don't sell this back in the day, but just because you see a lot of people sitting down, drinking kava there. Over here, I'll tell you everything in regards to what Fijians love to eat, what Fijians plant, how they plant it, how they harvest it, how they cook it, etc. So this is all river mussels. They are still filling all the plates at the moment. I think they just arrived. But otherwise, this plate will be full of all river mussels, freshwater mussels. It's the meat. So generally, a lot of people they boil. Also breadfruit. You have it at home as well?
Yes. Yeah.
This is their season. Those are all taro. All those ones, eh? I'm not sure if you have it in your country too, or... But you'll find these Fijians, I'm talking about the indigenous people, eh?
Yeah.
So majority of us indigenous Fijians, we love fish that you can get from India. So majority of them already backed and all.
This one I made
Other words,
last
he
night.
bring the raw materials, the
This
raw
one is a
spices.
curry pad. It has level like this. If it goes to overseas, then it's become like this. And then I just get the thing from India. I process it in my mill, and I'm the one selling.
Traditional Fijian fans, we call it yiri. So this is made from pendana or grass leaves. This is made from coconut husks. I know you have this in Burma as well. The fiber of the coconut husks. Yeah? They made ropes, women's belts. Also, you saw what we had with the whale's tooth. Same thing. Yeah, you can go feel it. I'll call you when there's something there.
Oh, thank you.
Buy custom made fans for them, so they have their names on it. So this is for probably a special event, maybe like a wedding or a
Wedding.
Oh yeah, vamau. This is wedding. So the couple will have one each fan, you know.
see.
So they're sitting in church, fanning themselves with their names on it.
I see.
See this one? This is our floor mats. We have very important culture in regards to traditional Fijian floor mats. So we have different there are varieties of mats for different purposes. Yeah? For example, you have mats for the sitting room, house sitting, and then you have mats for outdoors, for the lawn, for the porch. Those are different sized mats. And then you have mats for funeral. If someone passes away, you have special mats that we take as gifts to the deceased family. Yeah? We also have mats for weddings, etc. For newly wedded couples, and these mats are pretty much made by their grandparents. So when the newly couple gets married, their grandparents has already weaved them. This is our local Fijian material. So you can touch and feel. It's almost like paper, but this is medium fine. So it's not very, very fine. When very, very fine, it is almost like just your material of your clothes. Very plain basic is thick and hard. So that one is used for traditional sittings on the floor. Number one is this one. This is the tanoa. This is used for covered drinking. So this is the basin where they mix the cover, and everyone sits around the cover tanoa to have a drink. This is exactly it. But this one is decorated in such a way that it's for whole purposes. For decoration at home, or the main drinking basin would be just simple, like plain shoes. See the brown one right So some local art and craft artwork that you'll see over here, some are just for display, but some resembles exactly what the earlier Fijian warriors used to use, like their war clubs, etc. Let us see what's available here. You probably recognized in some of the Hollywood movies. For example, this is the Moana movie. This one. Oh, yeah. This one over here. This is a sample of what a cannibal Fijian folk looks like. So it's supposed to be longer here. And this is exactly what they use to pick the brains of a human being. These are some small ornaments that a lot of people can take back home. For example, this one. So anything that is authentically Fijian would be exactly what I showed you, the whale's tooth and the and this. This is a Fijian drum. This is called the lali. So the lali is used in traditional Fijian villages. If you go to a Fijian village community, you will see a big life-size lali, about that big. It's about 2 meters in length and about 1 meter in width. And it's carved exactly like this. And it produces sound. See, this is just a small one. But the sound it produces is very hollow and very loud. So, for example, you use this in villages to tell the time of day. The first rally starts at around 5 a.m. in the morning. So it tells the people while sleeping, oh, it's 5 a.m. And it also announces So we'll start from that corner, then we'll work our way this way, yeah?
Okay.
Because we don't have the sun out.
Yeah.
You can record pictures, but once we're inside, you cannot record inside.
Okay.
So we'll start from Indian origin, and it is currently about 31 years old. So it is built over an old site. And the temple name is exactly what is written at the front entrance of the Gopuram. It is Sri Siva Subramaniya Temple. So it has a very, very long name. And this temple is dedicated to the Lord of Seasonal Rains. So the Lord of Seasonal Rains is exactly also known as the God of War. So everything to do with spiritual battles, this is the God that most South Indian people come to worship in. So the South Indian temple is built of Dravidian architecture. So meaning this type of architecture you'll never find anywhere.